And then this is Rick Edelman, and he's talking about the massive flywheel effect for crypto that's going to come with the passage of the Clarity Act.
If the Clarity Act gets passed, we will view its passage in the future. We'll look back and say that was the market bottom, although we're kind of already having seen the market bottom with Bitcoin now already at over 80,000 from its low of 63. I think that'll be a key point, because that's going to be remembered as the day that Wall Street got the green light to go forward in its engagement in crypto. And when that happens, and you begin to see more and more Wall Street firms engaging the way Morgan Stanley has already done. I mean, just think about this. The firm manages $7 trillion. They've just told their 16,000 advisors to allocate 2 or 3% of their portfolios to crypto. Well,
as I did in the video the other day. So you got 16,000 advisors are going to do 2 to 3%. I believe this over time will become more than 2 to 3. I think at some point it'll go into the 10 to 25%. But let's go with 2 to 3%. 2 to 3%. And I believe XRP is going to move up the list, because this is the American crypto. This is the one that actually has utility. And I believe XRP will be a larger and larger portion of that 2 to 3%. And the 2 to 3% itself is going to be growing. You do the math.
3% of $7 trillion is going to cause Bitcoin's price to rise massively. And when that happens...
And you know what happens after Bitcoin's... In the short run, we'll still see that thing where Bitcoin gets all the money and then it flows down into the altcoins. But eventually Bitcoin's going to get flipped by, in my opinion, XRP. And once the markets realize, hey, this Bitcoin thing's not... It's a store of value, just like XRP is a store of value, but XRP actually has a use.
It's going to create a flywheel effect, which is what we've seen happen.
The first time I ever heard the word flywheel in crypto was at Ripple Swell in Singapore, when they had a slide about the flywheel effect.
Happened in Bitcoin prices historically when their bull markets have engaged. So I would not at all be surprised to see Bitcoin end the year above 150,000.